All right, I get a lot of people who want to talk to me, who want to ask me questions. And this is something I'm setting up today. I'm setting up a consultation where you can talk to me about issues and business, setting up your corporation and everything. So that link will be below, so you can go ahead and do the things you need to do to set up a consultation call. And since this is going towards Thanksgiving, I'm going to make it something appealing to everyone in the holiday season and put this out there. So that link will be below. If you want me to help you, talk to you with anything about corporations, about business credit, the link will be below, and there will be tiers. You know, maybe you'll have just a quick question. There will be a tier for that. You may want to actually talk for a minute. There'll be a tier for that. And then if you want to talk a long time, there'll be a tier for that. So this is the things that we've got going on. The link is below. So let's roll off into this video. Let's have a little conversation. Today we're going to talk about making money is spiritual. And one of the things that will happen, and we'll talk about the whole process of setting up and starting a business. Let's say you are a really good cook, really good cook. And you go up and you set up a restaurant. You gather your money together, you set up a restaurant in your local town, and you start to cook, and people come in and they order food, and the word gets out that the food is really good at this restaurant. And more people come, and then what you do is you literally start off in just a little small spot. The next year, you have to get a bigger spot. And you're making this food, and everyone comes in there, and everyone is in a good mood because the food is good. How is that bad? You just went out and created a business that makes humanity better, that makes people happy, that serves and solves a problem. How is that bad? Let's say you have a talent for growing food. You go ahead, you get you 10 acres and you start farming those 10 acres, and you plow up the land, you grow food, you sell the food to restaurants, you sell the food to grocery stores, and you make money. How is that bad? Let's say you have a special skill that you package up in a course and you sell online. People go ahead, buy this course, starts to get results. How is that bad? See, there's this common thing on the internet. If you're selling something, it's a scam, it's a grift. You are just out trying to get people's money. What you should do, and I remember this years and years ago, people were telling me to stop selling my storage auction book, and I needed to get a job like everyone else. This would be in the comments. How dare you go ahead and put together this business of selling educational products? How dare you make money? It's a grift, it's a con, and you can go ahead and learn this stuff for free. Now let me go ahead and share some with you. When I wrote my first book, Making Money A to Z with Storage and Auctions, you could not find that stuff online. It wasn't online. Now over the years, it has permitted, it's all over the place. But when I was putting that book out, the information that was in that book, the information in my videos, you could not get anywhere else. So I charged people money. A lot of people had problems with that. Because one of the things, if you have a special skill and you know how to package up your skill set and sell it in the course, you are part of a rare group of people. Because this is something else that happens. You have a lot of people online who are jealous. Let me just go ahead and say, jealous of the people who have the skill sets to put together a course, sell a course, and make a lot of money. You have a lot of people who are jealous. And this is what they're jealous of. They're not jealous of the skill set. They're not jealous of the selling of the course. They're jealous that this person has a unique skill set to sell, to create revenue, to create income. And if you're a person who has some type of unique skill set, some type of unique business savvy, that's really spiritual. And let's get into the spiritual aspect. When I made money from writing my book, guess what one of my hobbies was? My hobby was writing. This is something I did for years. This is something that I did for years for free because I thoroughly enjoyed writing. And then I went ahead and I started writing for business. I started writing a lot of Craigslist ads. I started posting a lot of stuff. I started doing a lot of writing. I started writing blogs. So this habit, this creativity, this skill set in me is something that made me a lot of money. Just simply writing a book, writing blog posts, writing emails. These things made me money. And one of the things that you will get if you find yourself to be a special person with a special set of skill sets is you're going to run into what I call morbid jealousy. You're going to run into a bunch of people who, for some reason, haven't developed themselves. I'll give you a great example. Let's talk about college football. College football. You know, all of the top college football quarterbacks know each other. You want to know why they know each other? Because they participate in these same camps. If you notice after a game, they're very friendly and kind toward each other because they know people. They know these people. And you want to know why they know these people? Because here's the numbers. 1 million young men play high school football. And then that number drops down to 70,000 for college. And then that number really drops down to 260 who make it into the NFL each year. So there's something I would call a rare breed. These quarterbacks, these things, are just a rare breed of person. And this is what happens when you as a person go ahead and put yourself out there and get into the spiritual aspect of making money, using your talents, using your skills and stuff and putting it out there. And one of the things that happens is you get people who do not actually explore their talents. They do not explore their special gifts. You could have a girl who could have a special talent that she does for her friends and family for free. And if you ask her if she has a unique skill set, she says, no, I'm just a regular person, even though she does have a skill set. And this is where the spiritual aspect of this comes in. For you to put something out there and to sell it and to make money, you got to be proud of yourself. And this is one of the big issues that people run into when they're trying to actually make money online. Like one of the things that with making money online, and this is something that I'll be talking about in some future training. Making money online is a set of formulas and a set of processes that work. Once you find the right formula and the right process, it works, and this can make you a lot of money. But one of the things that happens is people do not want to spend spend the money to develop themselves. And this is one of the things. When I first started selling my first digital product, which was an ebook, then I turned it into a physical book. I had an ebook, had a physical book, I had a YouTube channel, I had a blog. I had those 4 things probably my first 4 to 5 years online. And I made a ton of money selling that stuff and educating and schooling people. And one of the things that I consistently see is that people, and I'm not trying to be mean or dismissive or insulting, but you have people who do not have the proper skill sets, and I'll talk about myself in a minute, who do not have the proper skill sets to train people. Like, let's go ahead with Tom Brady. Tom Brady, arguably the greatest quarterback in the NFL history. But Tom Brady, I don't think he has any interest of training anyone or schooling anyone. And then you'll have the best coaches, once again, Bill Belichick, who never played football. So coaching and teaching people and skilling people up is a special set of skills that one needs to have in order to train people at a high level. DeMarco Ryans, who used to be a linebacker at the University of Alabama, and he went to the NFL, is now the Texans head coach. And one of the things you will see, and this is something I've been watching, is the number of coaches who pop up and who disappear, who go from team to team. And one of the things that you will find out, a lot of teams in the NFL this year kind of suck. As we start to get to the midseason, we're seeing a lot of teams with a lot of issues. And it comes back down to personnel, the people that you have on the field, very, very important. And then it comes down to the coaches who can actually reach those people on the field and teach them the things that they need to do so they can become skilled. And one of the things that happens is skill sets. And this is another spiritual aspect of money. One of the things that you have to do, one of the things that you have to understand is the spiritual aspect of money, this situation where you embody your special gifts, your special things. Because, I look back all the years that I was writing, I never made money. And I didn't really care because I enjoyed the process of writing. But then the alignment of business and opportunity and skill sets came into play. And one of the things that I used to do, and this is something I didn't really enjoy, but it made money. I didn't do it because I enjoyed it. I did it because it made money. I would write Craigslist ads every day. It got to the point where I developed my own little process, my own little things, and they worked really, really well. We were doing about $20,000, $30,000 a month just from Craigslist sales. And that was from writing these ads Monday through Saturday. Sometimes it'd be Monday through Friday, sometimes it'd be Monday through Saturday. Because I used to have this setup called Upscale Garage Sale. And sometimes when I was sitting there and it was a little slow, I'd just start pumping out Craigslist ads and start getting more and more traffic in. Because one of the things you have to understand in this aspect of making money, and I'm going to talk about something that's very huge, and it is a big money maker. Everyone wants to be a content creator. Come on YouTube, TikTok, make a lot of money from their content. Here's the truth. There's 100 million YouTube channels out there. And there's only 10 million that have 1,000 subscribers or more. And when you get to 100,000 subscribers in the United States, there's only like 70,000 in the United States. And worldwide, there's 362 because YouTube is in every country and every language, is all over the place. So when you start becoming about the excellence of YouTube, if you go ahead and start a YouTube channel and you get 10,000 subscribers and you have regular viewerships, you're in the top 1% of YouTube. And you're not going to make what I call a living wage. You might make 500, maybe if you're good, you might make 1,500 bucks a month, which is quite substantial. But here's the thing that people want to do. They want to move to doing YouTube full time and that become their full-time job. And there are ways to do it. There are ways to do it. But for the average person who doesn't have a strong work ethic, it's going to be very, very challenging. It's going to be really, really challenging for you to go ahead and create a YouTube channel on your own without knowing some things about YouTube and doing some things. So one of the things that you have to understand, and we're going to be talking about this, the spirit of money, is what makes you you. What makes you unique? What makes you special? What can you bring to YouTube? There's a guy on YouTube by the name of Sam Oleg. He doesn't edit his videos. He doesn't even use thumbnails. He uses clips from the videos. He's got 1.9 million subscribers in a year. And this is one of the things that's happening is because people seem to really like Sam. He has a very likable personality. And many people come on YouTube and they're not themselves. Sam is himself. And there's another dude who does something similar. And this is one of the things that I have discovered, that when you come on YouTube and you're yourself, you can be very successful without editing videos or having fancy thumbnails. Game changer, right? So one of the things that I see is because once again, to sit at home, to make videos, it's a cushy lifestyle. It's a really, really cushy lifestyle. But one of the things that you have to understand is if that's part of your skill set, because you may want to do YouTube, but you may have the skill sets that may be better off with you opening up a store, or you opening up a restaurant, or you're doing something completely different that's going to mesh well with your inherent skill sets. And this is one of the biggest issues, because I get a lot of people out here who want to talk to me, and this is something that I'm pretty much probably going to open up and set up. They want to talk to me and they want to schedule consultations for me to tell them what they should do without actually knowing who these people are. And that gets really, really challenging, because to tell someone that you don't know what they should do, how they should orientate their life, how they should set things up, can be very, very challenging when you have no clue to who this person is, what this person does, and how that person is set up to be successful. So this is just kind of the first conversation that we're going to get into, and there's going to be a lot more.